All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're in here a little bit later than 4 o'clock, but we're here. 4:04. That's officially late. Y'all got to forgive me. I got popcorn today. I'm hungry. Come on in. Let's see who the first one is to slide up. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Got a lot to talk about. Make sure we get everybody in here. What's up, Jonah Hampton? Jonah, you was first today. Shout out to you. Arnetta. Drea Dawson. Hey. Elise. Elise, who's Royce? Where's Royce? I'm Royale. You have to find your way.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just slide out for a second.
Just go ahead. Go ahead and bust your ass on camera. Kill yourself.
You would love that.
What, for you to kill yourself?
Love for me to kill myself.
Absolutely.
Hi, guys.
Then who am I have sex with?
That seemed a little intrusive.
There you go messing with things. But if that worked for you.
Eating a cookie and popcorn.
It's my snacks.
I can't have mine.
Hey, Latricia.
Even though I lost a couple of inches, I don't even want to talk about it. I got to watch what I eat. I have to watch what I eat. My knees have been bothering me, and the doctor confirmed it. He said, you are too big for your little knees. That's basically what he said. He said, for every pound that you lose, you will take off 6 pounds of pressure. Do you know, I'm not overweight. I look great. I told y'all, I went through the spiel. But I'm too big for my frame. That's all I'm saying. And my little knees cannot take it. Had x-rays on my knees. I'm thinking I got arthritis. I'm like, I'm too young for arthritis. But guess what? People get arthritis at all ages. So I go. I'm like, I'm preparing for the worst. I'm like, this man gonna say I need to, he need to take some water out my knee, or you need a knee replacement or something. He was like, show me an x-ray. He was like, your knees are perfectly fine. You
need to lose
some weight.
He
said it in a nice way.
He said you fat, but
he didn't say you was fat. He was like, you have to lose some pounds.
That's fat.
That's what he said. He said he had he lost within a year 40 pounds.
Pam,
and I love this little doctor. He's so nice. So he was just talking to me honestly. He said it took him a year to lose 40 pounds. He said it was the worst time of his life. He said because he logged everything he ate on FitnessPal. Everything. He said from an M&M to whatever. It took him 1 year to lose 40 pounds. He's 80-something. No longer has pain in his knee. He was like, he showed
Sarah Delgado.
Showed me some exercises to do.
What did he show you?
Nobody has the time to go to a therapist. He was like, do you have time to go through a therapist? I said, no. Physical therapist. He's like, see, you're like me. Nobody has 1 hour in the middle of the day or whenever to go to a physical therapist. So he showed me this little exercise to do 7 times a day, 7 reps. He said, do that, lose some weight. He said, I'm still going to do an MRI to make sure there's nothing up under there that I can't see because I don't know everything. I was like, at least you're honest. He said, so the x-rays look fine. Let's just do the MRI, get all the way up in there. And we'll go from there. But in the meantime,
get all the way up in there.
In the meantime, I got to watch what I put in my mouth.
Arthritis. You don't have to. I can watch what you put in your mouth.
Yeah, I won't be putting that in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's probably what's making me fat.
Not at all.
So, long story. I mean, it has never been so serious because I need my knees to work. So, everybody needs their knees. That's a dumb thing to say. I need to walk, but I can't be in pain. So, I don't know how heavyset people do it. Maybe their knees don't hurt. Maybe it doesn't affect everybody the same way, but my weight is bothering my knees. So it's not a race. It's a marathon. I will get there.
Hey, Sarah Brown, we love you back.
Soon enough. I am going to really be cognizant of what I eat and what I drink. And I'm really cutting out the dairy because I want to see if that dairy with the inflammation makes a difference because I believe it plays a part. So that was my day today.
Was your
And
whole
I
day?
kept telling Royale, I was like, you know what? I really got to do better. Even though I watch what I eat, I lost 2 inches. I feel great. I have to lose more. The inches aren't the only thing I need to lose. I need to lose some actual poundage. I
You need to lose some
pounds.
weight.
No, I do. There it is.
Okay, good. So that's an affirmation.
Yeah, that's just my thing. Oh my God. But it's a lot of pressure because it's easier to do it when you don't have to. You understand what I mean? But now that I know it's a thing, I didn't want it to ever be a thing because I think once the thing is attached to it, it makes you want it even more. You know what I mean? So he just ate my favorite popcorn with my favorite cookies in front of me and drank my favorite. Is that lemonade?
That is tonic water
that's
and
our little
strawberry
treat,
lemonade.
you know. But I can't have it, so I have to learn when he eats.
Everybody say, "Okay, get to the Roy story."
Okay,
we'll get to the Roy story.
So that's it. That's my boring story. Now, first of all, I didn't even know he put the video up because he told me that he wasn't going to put the video up. And then somebody texted me, one of my girlfriends, as they normally do, because I don't go on after I do, or his page, so I didn't know where it was. She was like, I need to hear the story about Royce. And I'm thinking, how does she even know anything about Royce? Because Royale said he was not going to post it. And then he posted it.
Yeah.
Nothing is sacred. But go
I
ahead.
don't think that. So,
we need to take a break real quick.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Leave it.
We'll be right there, and then he's
all right,
going
we'll tell you the story as soon as we come right back. All right, and we're back.
He's a rat. You are a rat.
Need to, and we're back. All right, so here's the Roy story in a nutshell. I'm gonna slide this up to make it a little more intimate. There we go. See your face. So I was in New York. I'm in New York every third Sunday doing the Mixtape Comedy Show. Shout out to I put the show up, tickets on sale for half price for the After I Do family. I think only 6 people.
Oh,
6 after I'm encouraged, but I say
nice.
Only, but 6 folks. Right. Shout out to the 6 that came through.
That's great. My eye is itching. Go ahead.
So I was like, oh, while I'm in New York City, let me jump on a train and go down to DC and surprise Royce and take him out to dinner. And
can I say one thing?
Yeah, sure.
So I knew he was going to go see Royce, but I didn't tell Royale that I spoke to Royce like 2 days prior, and he said, Mom, you're going to kill me. And I said, why, Royce? He said, because I lost the key to my dorm room. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Everything is dollar and cents. I'm like, how much is it? He said $150. I was like, what, for a key? He's like, yeah, Mom. So I'm thinking he has money in his account. I just, replenished it. It's his money. I give it to him, as he needs it. So he has money to replace the key. So I said, and it's his money. I said, okay, well, you're telling me, thank you for telling me. I'm not giving you 150. You have 150. So you need to handle that. So I knew he didn't have a key. So he's been leaving his room unlocked for, I think,
can I get to the
3
part
days.
where you're just skipping ahead to? I haven't even got to that.
Well, I'm just telling you.
So I jump on the train in New York around 3, get down to DC around 6:30. I grab a rental car. That's the great thing about technology is like you can set everything up while you're riding. Go straight to the rental car. I'm going straight to my man. He ain't had a good meal in a long time. I'm going to take him somewhere nice where he can stunt a little bit, And so I get to campus. I park. I walk into his building. And I go up to the front desk and it's like, well, you need to call upstairs to have the student, come get you. I was like, yo, bro, listen, I just flew in from California. I'm here to surprise him. So you have to just give over your ID. The dude was real cool. Hand him my ID, go up to the upstairs to his dorm, knock on the door, no answer. I'm like, God dang it, where's Royce? So knucklehead here gave away this part of it, but I just happened to check the door and it was unlocked. Right. So I open the door and go in. He's not in there. I was like, okay. So in typical Royce Royale fashion, I figure I'm going to surprise him. Let me close the door and sit on his bed turn the camera on and just point it at the door. So when he walks in, I don't have to explain to April what his reaction was or to you all. I have the video footage. That's the setup. Now, here's the thing. We love to scare each other. It's a big thing in our house between us as boys or as men. We just have this thing with scaring each other. So there was a part of me that was like, oh shit, I'm in his room. I should hide up under the bed. So when he comes in and gets in the bed or sits on it, I can reach from up under it and grab him. Yo. And I wanted to try to set the camera up somewhere so I could have gotten his reaction to that. It would have scared the shit out of him, right? It would have been hilarious if you know how we get down. Let me tell you something. I promise you, I thank God I did not set that camera up and get up under that boy's bed. Because I honestly think that them two kids, if they would have gotten that room with that door closed and Royce didn't see me first,
oh God,
I don't think there was any studying that was planned or going on at all.
I can't.
The young lady, her shirt was a half shirt,
cropped,
a little cropped, whatever. That thing came to right here, and you know Royce was coming in kikiing on the way in.
They had their nights.
Their night was set up. They had everything but the bottle of wine and the cheese and crackers. Ron Workman.
You making me very nauseous right now saying that.
So, that was the setup. And he, you know, y'all saw the video. If you haven't seen the video, you need to go to the page ASAP and check the video. Because it was just... I
wasn't happy.
But why weren't you... You know, the funny thing was that Royce immediately was pushing the young lady back out the door. And the young lady was feisty. She was like, no, what? She like this. No, I'm here.
That part made me mad.
Part.
I was like, okay, Royce has been to school all of
Wait, hold on. I want your perspective on this when we get back. Y'all hold tight for a second. We can take another quick break. Get this little 42 cents we about to make. All right, so now... When I told you that story, you was talking about how annoyed you would have been or how annoyed you were. I don't understand.
I was so annoyed when I saw that video. One, my son is supposed to be studying. He's going to school. I understand. Royale's like, it's college.
Hold on. Vicky, Bookie, Glenn, the video is on our page. Just scroll down, go watch it, and come back.
Yeah, it's on After I Do. Just say After I Do, just in case. I know she's on After I Do, but let her know not on your private page. That's what I'm saying. Say it.
It's Vicky. It's on our After I Do page.
That makes sense. It could be on your Royale Watkins page.
I said our. I said it's on our page. Okay. But go ahead.
So here's the thing that bothered me. One, Roy shouldn't have females in his dorm room. Two, that young lady was pushing him like, no, let me in. Like they had been in a committed relationship.
No, but listen, here's the thing.
For
Who said this?
For years. I'm like, first of all, you don't even know Royce. Why are you like I think I would have been like, oh, you
Rhonda said she thought it might have been another female in the room.
If it was, that's not his girlfriend. She's known him less than 30 days. You understand? We dropped him off on August 13th. It is September 21st. 5 weeks. Even if it is another woman, like, I think you should hold tight. He asked him, he's like, wait a minute. And she was like, wait, what's all in the room? That part got me annoyed. So whoever that young lady is already got one strike. And then he said, my dad is here. She continued to come in. Like, any young lady would have been like, oh, it's your dad.
Well, she'd probably been like, well, let me meet your father.
He has to find the right, and I don't know anything about this young lady, but I hope she is the right young lady. Meaning, I have set him up to be a king. Like, he can't. Royale's thing is, she's at Howard. I was like, do you know? Like, a lot of people get into Howard. Don't get it twisted. The scholars get in, and then some regulars get in. And that's just the way I feel. And I'm not sending him there to mingle and get involved with somebody that is not on the right frame of mind. And I say that to say...
so Fiera, why you say she was popping off? I want to... Go ahead.
She was. Listening. And you know why I said that? Because when we went to drop him off, there was a... what was it? It wasn't a meeting. It was a conference, to tell you about the weekend or whatever. We sat in front of the 3 most ratchet girls at Howard. I was like, how is this possible? I promise you. And Royale knows, when I get annoyed, I had to turn around and say, this is an information session. I'm gonna need
Ron
y'all
Workman.
to quiet down. And I heard them. They was like, oh, look at this. I mean, but it wasn't like, oh my God, did you see so and so on Facebook? It was ratchet. And when he come in, I'm gonna tell him it was that kind of energy.
Okay.
So I was annoyed by that. And then to see her mannerisms, it didn't give me what I feel like he should be. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will apologize. But she was popping off too much to be 30 days in, not really knowing who's in the room. It's no business. That's not your girlfriend. You know what I mean? So I mean, the whole thing. And then asked his dad to leave.
She didn't ask me to leave.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the things that annoyed me. Then
Thanks,
Royce
Ron
was
Workman.
like, Dad, you're going to have to leave because what did he say? Me and Ebony are studying or something. But I can't even talk. He better be glad it was his father. Let me be clear. There's no way I would have been leaving.
You've been doing too much.
And Royce, no, he's glad it was you. I wouldn't have left. Ebony I would have been like, hey, what's your name? Ebony, sweetheart? I'm here from California. I am here to take my son to dinner, and that's what I'm going to do. Whatever y'all got going on, you will see him after he is dropped back
All
off.
y'all agreeing with April. Y'all, that's a female perspective.
No, because you are too loose with him. First
What
of all,
you mean I'm
that's
too
not
loose?
your friend,
I
that's
showed
your
up
child. No.
unannounced. It's my
It
son.
doesn't
He's in
matter.
college now. He's a young man. He's out building his relationship.
And then I'm mad at Royce for not saying, this is my dad. He came 3,000 miles. There's no way in the world I would have did that to my parent. I was heated. Like, you going to tell your dad you'll see him tomorrow? Oh my God. I can't.
That girl would have popped you upside your head.
You got the right parent because
that little girl would have popped you upside your head and said, beat
dinner.
it, lady.
He would have dealt with it. And I would have saw him the next day for lunch. Like, you ain't going to tell me I'm out here working, slaving like a goddamn dog that I am not going to be able to take you to dinner? That's the difference between boys and girls.
Sarah Delgado. It's a mom perspective. Y'all sit tight. Y'all sit tight. Y'all sit tight. We'll be right back. Hold on. Ain't got no bitches.
His fat ass ran in the kitchen, got more cookies, more popcorn.
Said, you ain't gonna make it.
I said, you're not gonna make it. He wouldn't have made it because he didn't pour. He bought the whole thing of juice.
Ron Workman, you know what I'm talking about. That young lady, April, talking all that. She was like, come here, socket.
Listen.
Bop you upside your head, old lady.
Royce knows his mother.
She's like, I'm about to get in your son's pants. Beat it.
Listen, Royce knows his parents. He knows good and well if April K. Watkins, April Howard
almost dropped my cookies,
was at that door and that happened, it would have been a war. Let me tell you something. I wish he could have asked me to leave and I probably would have decked him in the eye. I promise you. How the hell you going to ask me to leave? Are you insane?
Kaz, I hear you, April. Kaz said you're wrong.
I'm not.
But it's a mom perspective.
Who's wrong? I'm wrong or you?
It's a mom perspective, basically.
I'm not leaving. Wrong or right is me. I'm not leaving.
Keisha Davis, you said no, the check would have had to leave. But that's their choice. I can't make him.
First of all, the whole thing should have been like, once she found out, she should have said, oh my God, hi, nice to meet you. I'm so-and-so. Then, if it were me in a guy's dorm and his parent was there, you know what I would have said? Hey, let y'all have some space. Royce, what time do you think you'll be done? Okay, I'll be back. That's what a normal young lady would have done.
Okay, so now, a couple of people have asked, two things are coming up. Two things have come up.
Lord have mercy.
Somebody said, well, you about to be lucky it was a girl. All right, that's one perspective, right? What if Royce would have walked in and would have been booed up with a dude? Hey.
I don't care about that.
I don't care either.
Whoever he was, all I'm saying, man, female, I'm going to dinner with my son. It doesn't matter. I don't care what his preference of loving someone is. The point is, mama who pushed him out, it took 14 hours to get him out, and he was almost 10 pounds. And then they laid that heavy-ass baby on my chest that I breastfed. We are going to dinner.
You know how much sweating and pumping I had to do for us to make him?
We're going to dinner. End of story. There would have been no other question. I wish the young lady would have did the right thing. It's my opinion. She should have introduced herself and looked at Royce and said, "Hey, what we're about to do is not that important."
That's what Kimberly said. She would have introduced herself and then came back later.
Thank you. You need to go ahead to dinner with your
Frederica,
dad.
you see what she's
You're
going
talking
through.
about an hour or two. What? I came 3,000 miles. Ooh. He had the right parent. So for now on, so I don't get hurt and I don't hurt nobody.
You just give him the heads up in advance.
He will get a heads up because I will
clear it out.
Tear somebody up. Like,
he ain't gonna tear nobody up.
I will fight Royce like.
Why would you fight? That don't even make sense.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I would be hurt. Like I would be if he looked me in the eye and said, "Mom, you have to leave." Oh my God, I would lose a lot of respect. I don't think I raised them that way. But, that's why when you have boys, you have to understand they're going to leave. The power of the pum pum is going to win. And I have no daughters. I have a granddaughter that will probably take care of me. But the rest of these guys, wherever they sniffing and going, they gone. They are gone. I know for a fact.
Well, wait. So, Val, you said she absolutely handled it wrong. Well, I mean... She didn't know was in the... Nah, you can't say she wasn't raised right.
I know the young ladies that I'm around that are of like mind. I know what they would have done. They would have introduced themselves. They would have probably asked more questions. How was your flight? What's going on?
She had time for that. I'm sitting in a room that's half dark trying to surprise.
But it's his father. You're not a dude. You're not his cousin. You're not his boy. You are his father. And if she plans on being in his life, that is her opportunity. You know how many women never get to even meet a parent because they're not worthy enough? You're there. So I would have taken the point. If Royce didn't do it, I would have said, "Hey, I'm Ebony. I'm from so-and-so. How was your flight? What's going on?"
Workman.
None of that. So that's
Ron's point is like you got a handsome, healthy young man that's just being a young man. What you gonna do? I'm not trying to get in the way of whatever.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
Okay, but you gotta.
I'm number one.
Here's the thing, but listen, it's two different experiences. You have a mom experience. You have a certain emotional reaction to, your relationship with Royce. I'm a dad, and I have a certain awareness that this is just one night. I'm going to be in town for 2 nights. I can catch him the next day. We did lunch the following day, and it was all good. It all worked out. So it's not that big a deal.
It was a big deal.
Why? To you?
Because
why?
I already explained. Like, I think, and if she would have came off the
right
way.
Yes, she did come in and pull her shirt down. She adjusted that little half-ass shirt she had on quick.
But here's the thing. If she would have introduced and everything was done properly, I would have said, "Hey, would you like to join us?" Because now I'm interested. She seems like a nice young lady. She did, introduce herself, and we had a brief conversation. What I'm saying is, I probably would have if she would have said, "Hi, Miss Watkins. Oh my God,
we didn't know you were coming." So Tamika makes a great point. She's like, it was so much of a shock for Royce that he didn't know how to handle the situation. There was a lot going on in a very short period of time.
No excuse. Anything that happens, I am your blood.
Bianca said he ain't baby, mama's baby no more.
I get that. But
clearly,
you talking about shock and right away, that's like choosing who you going to go with. You're going to go with your parent or your child. Like, it's not that, I don't think it was too much for him to just think about it and say, "Hey, my dad just came 3,000 miles, whether it's a jokey joke or not. Hey, whoever this is, can I catch up with you in an hour? Let me kick it with my dad for a minute." Because he doesn't even know you want to take him to dinner. So you just say, "Hey, can I meet you back at your dorm in, whatever. Let me handle this with my dad." He's so infatuated. He like, "Dad, you have to leave." Oh my God. No. Nope. I don't even understand. You're not from what I know of you, for you to deal with that and take it like that, I would have gotten that wrong in a quiz or some type of game show, because that we don't live down the street. He don't know if your flight was that night.
So 2 people have asked, why are you putting down the young lady? It's like, it's our son. Why put her down? It really is.
All I'm saying is, in that situation, a young lady should, at that point, introduce herself. and maybe
She
even
didn't have an opportunity. Royce pushed her out the room immediately.
No, but she came back in, babe. I saw her come back in. That was her time to say, "Oh my God." Instinctively, if you're raised right, I don't care. I'm not putting her down. I feel like if you are a young lady and you are now caught in a man's room, the best thing to do is to simmer down. Hi, how are you? I'm Ebony. We were, even if it's a lie, we were coming up here to study. I see that you're here. He tells me you're from California. Hey, Royce, then look at Royce and say, hey, can I meet you in like 20 minutes? I'm going to give you guys some time to catch up. That's a young lady.
Yeah, but she's a freshman. She's young. You know, that stuff is like, that's a very mature approach to something that happened in an instant. So first, instinctively, I'm going to guess that when Royce was pushing her out, that she probably thought there was another girl in his room. And now she's trying to fight to go, wait, no, I'm not getting pushed out. So now she's trying to process that. And then shortly after that, he says, oh, wait, give me a second. It's my dad. So now she's trying to figure out. And then as soon as he opened the door back up, she came in. She was adjusting her top. And then I cut the camera off. So we can't really.
Adjusting her top.
But, you know.
But what did she say to you? I don't know the end result.
I was out of there. I'm not staying in no boy's dorm room with no girl that's in college. I was like, basically, Royce, I will catch you tomorrow. Good to see you, son. Holla at you. Nope.
You have every right. I don't care if he is 18. We pay the bills. The thing is,
Ron said house rules and college rules are two different worlds. It's like we walked in on his world.
Babe, you are the father.
I am the father. Last time I checked.
You should have said, hey, have your friend meet you back here in an hour. We're going to dinner. There's nothing Royce could have said.
He could have said, he did tell me what he wanted to say. Like, beat it. I'll catch you tomorrow.
You play too much with him.
I don't play too much.
My friend. You do play.
Would I need to father him there in that moment? Yeah. He had company.
Are you insane?
He had company and intentions. So I'm getting out of the way of that.
Yo, it just couldn't have been me. Y'all would have heard about it. It wouldn't have been pretty.
Yes, exactly.
Because if Royce would have said no, I probably wouldn't have spoke to him all year. He don't ask me for a dime. Go ask her for a penny. You can't give me a half hour to go to
a dime, dinner. A penny, you all over the place.
Whatever. Don't ask me for shit. How about that? Nothing. There's nothing. If he would have hurt my feelings like that, then I'm good. I got it.
That's your feelings,
She's
not
more
mine.
Important. Then I'm going to take my little coins and my feelings and go over here and do me. Because there's some things I need that I want that I sacrifice for you, and you can't sacrifice an hour or two and have dinner with me. Then we're good. I'm good. I'm good. You good? Then don't ask me for nothing.
Yeah, I think that's listen, you have a right to your feelings if that's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
I don't feel that way about it. I
know.
It hurt a little bit. It was a stinger.
You ain't gonna sting me.
Take that.
Oh, no.
It was like, pop, pop.
You good. I promise you are better than me. He had the right one.
So a couple of people have asked this question. They're asking would I've responded the same way if we had a daughter and it was reversed. It's like, let me tell you something. Let me make myself.
Whoever said that, thank you.
No.
Thank you for asking that question. Let me make
myself 100% clear. I want to make sure the cameras.
Let me hear the answer. Let me hear.
So the question is,
boom.
If it was reversed and it was my daughter,
there you go.
Surprise, surprise, walk in and there was a young man behind her, kikiing, it would have been a death. Killed. I would have ran to that door so fast and dragged that little motherfucker in the room and stripped his ass down and
see. Now if it was a daughter,
listen. I wouldn't.
I might have been different too. Like, boo, you got this? All right.
What did Joey say about the situation? Joey wasn't.
Joey's not really privy to it. Gabby was here. So Gabby looked at me when I told her. She was like, and Royale left? Same expression. She said, I would not leave. I said, there you go. Joey is probably going to think that Royce is super spoiled, which he is. And you know what he's going to say? Because he's the oldest. It couldn't have been me. He would have did something. You know, he's always getting the brunt because he was the first and the rules were strict. And as you get older and you have more kids, some things you don't care about no more. So he has seen some rules that were enforced for him not be enforced for
Become a little more lax.
And he, is driving him nuts. He's like, oh, so they, even at, his age, he's like, oh, so now we just letting them do and talk and say. And you know what I tell Joey? You got your own damn kids. Let me parent these
let me
kids.
stop. So listen, there really isn't a double standard. Yes, I'm sure you parent girls somewhat differently than you parent boys. But I think in my heart of hearts, if I had a daughter and the roles were flipped, that I probably would have did the same thing. And on some level, I would have made sure she's good. I would have made sure that I met the young man. I probably would have had a few questions for him. But if they say, hey, Dad, I'm spending time with my friend, I was like, okay, I'll catch you tomorrow.
So why didn't you ask the young lady the same questions? Why didn't you give her the courtesy?
It's a different, what you mean? The same, like,
why
who are
didn't you say, introduce yourself?
No, I met her. She did. She told me her name.
And make sure that Royce is good. Make sure she's good.
Oh, trust me, Royce was good. He was like, I'm good. I will catch you later.
This is not funny because if it were a girl or Jolie, you would, if it was Joey or anybody, you, me, and it was Jolie, you would lose your mind.
No, who's saying lies?
You would not
no, that's
be
not
able
true.
to handle it. If a man came,
everybody's saying liar. I'm
would not. It would kill him. He would not let that young lady, our daughter,
the hypothetical. You want to give the fake daughter a name?
Yeah, Raelle.
Kriania.
He would not let Raelle be in that room and leave the way he did with Royce. I guarantee you, he would have been like, what we doing? We all playing Scrabble? We going to dinner with? He would not leave her.
We don't. Somebody said he's a player, but a girl will be a hoe. No, we don't have that double standard. Royce is not a player. We have everybody that follows a platform for any significant amount of time knows that we've had conversation with Royce about respecting young ladies, about being responsible sexually. If I had a daughter, she would have the same conversations. These kids are in college. They're young adults. They're going to do what they do. I wouldn't be the type of dad that has a daughter that's going to be shotgunning over top of her and trying to, if I meet a young man that she's interested in, I'm going to question him. I'm going to make sure he has the best intentions for my daughter. But I'm not going to be that dude that's like, oh, no, I'm not going nowhere. I'm sitting here while y'all do homework. No.
But I feel like for your son, you kind of like, he's got to sow his oats. It's college.
No, I'm not like I'm not giving him a pass to do anything. But I'm also not going to be the type of dad that has this type of emotions about the situation that you obviously have. You sitting here with some emotional ownership over him because he's our son.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That's not fair to him.
It is fair.
No.
It is fair.
Okay.
I don't own him, but I need to help him manage. If I see something wrong, I'm going to tell him, and if he does something good, I'm going to tell him. But I don't want to feel like I own him, but I am owed some respect, and I am owed some type of, not leniency, but some type of, I guess it is respect, knowing that where I came from, and I'm your mother.
Ron Worker said college is where you learn to make your own decisions. And Stacy Howard Franklin, whoever you are, I don't know who that is, but you need to mind your damn business.
What'd she say?
She said if we had a daughter, it would not go down like that.
Stacy, you already know. I didn't even tell Stacy. That's how embarrassed I was. I was like, how do I tell Stacy that my son told his father to basically beat it?
Could have waited for the girl and she could have went to dinner with us. No, I wouldn't. That was not on my mind. I'm not looking to take some young lady out to dinner with us that I'm just meeting for the first time.
That's how you do it.
No,
that was a perfect time. Hey, are you hungry?
No, if he would have, if it wasn't a surprise, and I would have called him earlier and he said, well, I have plans with a young lady, but I want to bring her with me, then that's something that I would have considered. But this out of the blue, like right here on the spot.
First of all, you gave him an option. I'm really surprised that you gave him an option. Like, there was no option. It was like, Royce, get dressed. I'm taking you to dinner. That's what was supposed to happen. You gave him all this wiggle room to have the audacity to tell you to leave. Like, there's no way. I think he might have tried it, It wouldn't have gone
Listen,
down like that.
You know what? And that's why you weren't there and I was.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct. And he got over. There's no way. I think I don't know. It's
Latasha
borderline.
Eve said, "I'm with April, and that's why your ass about to get blocked." Let me do it right now.
He's kidding. I mean, people can weigh in.
Janine Jones, he made a mistake. Who made a mistake?
He don't feel like he made a mistake. He told his dad, "I'm busy, and I'll see you tomorrow."
Yeah.
Who does that? I would never, those are one of those things. What would your son say if you surprised him in his room and A, this, B, this, C? I would be like, he would have went to dinner with us, C. There's no way I would have ever thought my son would say, "I'll see you tomorrow."
Nakia, you said, "April, I'm with you all day." I don't know
Yo,
how.
I'm so emotional about this.
Yeah, you got your emotions tied up into something that really doesn't.
There is a double standard. If Royce was a girl, you'd probably still be in that dorm room right now. You'd be like, "Look, I'm staying the week," because your emotions, you would feel like I feel. There's no way you would have went for that. You would have been like, "Young man, you gonna need to skedaddle out of here."
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Maybe. Okay.
You would have. There's no way.
That's how you gonna tell me.
There's no way. I know
Okay.
the way you are with our granddaughter, there's no way. Your emotions would have kicked in. Just a female in the room with this gentleman.
Somebody said this, the way Roy said it's like, "Can you leave?
I know.
Can you leave?" And that's just how he said it. It's like, and it made me feel like, okay,
but you know
maybe
what?
I should leave.
I'll give him one little ounce of what is it? I'll let him a pass, because Royce gets tired of the camera in his face. So for his moving day, we did a documentary about Royce going to college, and he was annoyed a little bit. It wasn't planned. We just said, "Hey, here's an opportunity to have the cameras rolling or whatever." So I think when he opened the door and there was another camera, to Royce is like, sometimes I say the same thing. Is anything sacred? Can we just have a moment? And I think the cameras annoyed him more than anything. I promise you. Because then he called me. I didn't even call him. I didn't even do my normal. I didn't call him and chastise him and ask him. I didn't say nothing, because you know what? My sanity is more important than all this shit. The bottom line is, he's going to do what he wants to do. But what I'm saying is, if I was in town and I came all this way to see him, I would appreciate him going to dinner. Otherwise, I don't think about what he's doing. I'm not losing no sleep, because he's going to do what he wants to do, and I need some sanity.
So here's the thing. So this is a good point. So Yasmin said double standard for sure, but girls need more protection.
So that little girl didn't need protection. Somebody need to tell her to go sat down somewhere.
You're using a hypothetical. Okay.
I understand what you're saying, but she was still there, unprotected. Our son is a great guy, but who's watching her?
That's not my responsibility.
It's not.
It's not my daughter. That's my son.
It's just a really messed up situation. So in order not to get my feelings hurt, Royce, I will be in town. Let me know when you are free. I'm not trying to roll up and get my feelings hurt and possibly knock him out. Period.
Yeah, listen, I hear all y'all saying, you with April and Roy should have rolled with me because I'm only there for a day or two and I'm his dad and the girl is going to be there. But that was the choice I made. What you going to do? I made a dad choice.
Bad choice.
No, dad choice. Bad. Boys need protection from fast girls. I hear you.
Yeah, they do.
That's
why just her whole... The way she came through the door, like she had ownership, that part bothered me. I was like, okay, you don't even know him. And then he could be telling me anything. It could be his main squeeze from 30 days. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's just a friend. He said, Mom. Oh, I was saying, he called me to explain. I was like, I'm just listening. He said, I promise you, the first time I ever have a girl in my room, Dad is there. He's like, I have never had anybody in my room. Do I believe him?
But if he did, so what?
I don't care. I didn't ask. But I'm just telling you that he called and said that. That's all I'm saying. I don't care at this point. Like I said, when I go to town, I will let him know I'm there. And if I do surprise him, I won't be up in his room. I'll be like, hey, mom is
Meet
downstairs.
me in the lobby.
Meet me in the lobby.
Come
dude.
downstairs.
Whoever's upstairs, keep it there. Come downstairs. I just came by to give you a hug, some sweet potatoes, and some money. That's it. But that's crazy. That is insane. This is our life. People, you think you're going through some shit? There's something going on in this house every freaking day. I promise you. So why do we do this? To let y'all know you are not alone. And obviously my husband shares everything. I don't even know what he says half the time. And hopefully it'll help you, or you find some humor, or if you ever go through it, you can, call back to the time we went through it. But it is nonstop.
So Nicole says she's watching it with her husband, and her husband said he would have done the same thing. Exactly.
Because y'all are men.
Exactly.
Y'all are men. Y'all don't get it. But would your husband have left if it was your daughter?
Probably not.
I want to know that answer.
We've already addressed that. Probably not. Girls need to be protected differently than boys in some way.
And the boys
in some situations.
Too.
Not that they don't. I'm not saying they don't. How did I get in the room? Don't worry about that.
You weren't here at the top of this. Royce lost his key.
Royce lost his key, and so the door was open.
Right. And the only person that knew it was me and Ross, because he told us like Thursday or Saturday. When did you go? He told us like Sunday morning. I got it. He said, Mom went to a party last night. I had my key in my pocket on my lanyard. I lost the key. It's going to cost $150. And I'm like, why are you telling me? Because I don't really care. I'm not giving you $150. So you need to figure it out. You have money. So that's what I told him. Because I'm getting to the point where I'm getting kind of numb. Because you grown, then you handle $150.
Marlena, you said, I don't get it. What do you mean Dad doesn't get it? What part don't I get?
So, what, Ross? Oh, no, she didn't text me yet. So, what was I saying? Oh, so he lost the key. So Royale was already in New York. And that's not something I'm going to say, hey, babe, yeah. So I just talked to Royce. He said he lost his key. It didn't come up in conversation. So I knew the key was lost. Royale didn't. Royale just happened to be able to go upstairs and turn a knob. You ever go to somebody's house or somewhere and just say, hey, I had that happen when we were I know about turning knobs.
You do.
So he he's in the hallway. He's like, let me just try this dude's door. Tries it and it's open. You know why? Because Royce lost the key Saturday night. It's Tuesday. He has not gotten a replacement key. It takes about a week. It's one of those thick, stupid, do not duplicate, dorm key. So he had to go file and
Leroy Grand, thank you.
And so that's how he got in. The door was unlocked, not open, unlocked. So he just walked in. And I'm glad you didn't go under the
Wait,
bed.
who said that? Sandra Carter said, y'all are freaky. You don't think your son gonna be freaky?
He could be freaky on his own time. I don't care about anything.
Thank you,
other
Tarika.
than respect. I don't know. I feel like it's a respect thing.
Anna, thank you as well.
What are they saying? Could you tell me what they're saying?
She said, we're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And Sandra said we need to do a GoFundMe for Royce to get a new key.
No, he's got the money. Trust me.
No, he don't have the money. He said he need money for food.
And this is what I'm saying. His money going to run out at some point. And who he's going to call. I'm going to tell him, don't call me, call your father. Because they seem to have some type of relationship that I'm not aware of. Because it couldn't have gone down like that with me. Anything I do, in my mind.
Hold on. So respect, Sarah Delgado, you said respect is the issue. In what way? I'm curious to know, why do you see respect as being the issue here?
Because
are you saying, well, I'm asking her,
okay.
Are you suggesting that Royce was being disrespectful in any way? And if so, how so? Educate me. Shanice said, well, hopefully this is a lesson for everyone. Like, what?
It's a lesson to know, because Royale, I give him scenarios and he always...
So these girls is cheap dates? I don't understand that. What do you mean the girl, how would she be considered a cheap date? I'm going to keep tracking this, Sarah Delgado. You have the floor. He need the money to take that chick out on a date. Yeah, he need the money for that, but apparently they not looking to go out on a date. That room is a date.
So annoying.
Sarah Delgado,
and
I'm
this
tracking
is what I
you.
was telling Royale, when you get to school or your kid is in a situation or an environment or a community where there are other children just like him and things happen, you always pray and hope your child will do the right thing. So I always tell Royale that. And now he's meeting
Big Fud, what up?
of
Yeah, for sure.
kids
There's no way I would
that he's never been around before. A lot of them are from Houston. A lot of them are from New York.
Okay.
A lot of them are from different inner cities. Great kids. This is all I'm saying. That he's not aware of.
Go ahead. You can finish talking.
Royce is just, we'll be right back with my thought.
Because you're all in your feelings.
Yeah.
You don't have to argue. It's not, the point is not to argue. You can have a civil debate.
Where was I?
I don't know where you was.
I totally forgot.
Why? Why did you forget? It was 15 seconds.
What was I talking about?
I'm not responsible for your thoughts.
Such a jerk. You stopped me midway, and I know you know what I was talking about.
I have no clue.
Okay.
It'll come back to you.
Okay. Oh, so what I was saying, you know, he's hanging with different kids from all over the country. Some are from out of the country. They're coming from all over and all over the United States. He's a suburban kid. Okay. He is.
Okay.
What the hell is happening over here? Nothing. So I'm saying he's eating different. This is a prime example. He has
Sarah, I hear what you're saying, Sarah. Go ahead.
He's never been on the East Coast. I'm from the East Coast. I go to a Chinese restaurant. I'm getting 4 chicken wings and a French fry. Royce has never had fries and chicken and French fries. He's eating that every day because it is good to him. He's exposed to it. It's urban food. It is great for him. He loves it. It's not great for him. That's what I mean. He doesn't understand. It's MSG. You eating this oil. It's, they're using this oil over and over. If you're going to eat it, me, it has to be organic. It has to be this. So he's being exposed to a lot of things. So now he has friends that are from inner cities. Great kids. Don't get me wrong. But he's, he doesn't know how to be like that. You know what I mean? So he's feeling his oats. I feel he's hanging out a little bit more. It's black women. He's excited about that. So I just need him to calm down and monitor himself and take baby steps, because it's like giving a crackhead a bunch of crack. How they don't know how to portion it or, take a little bit at a time. They're going to do it all. So now he got food, he got women, he's got access, he's got freedom. That's scary for a parent that is 3,000 miles away and not sure what choices he's going to make. Am I going to let him make them? I have to, because I'm not there, but it's a concern. You know what I mean? These are all new friends, and everybody, as we see on the media, everybody that you meet is not your friend. So he's not, he's a little naive in that.
Everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's saying that this is college in a nutshell. Stacey Howard Franklin, why is your hand up? What?
So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying what I'm going through. He has all of this freedom, and you just pray to God that they make the right decisions. That little girl that went to the hotel, it shouldn't have ended that way. A lot of, they go to a party, they drinking beer. Now it's alcohol poisoning somebody dead. All I'm saying is I'm just praying that he makes the right decisions. And Howard is full of all type of children. I hope he finds the right
Gordon.
crowd.
Is it LaVon? She said you have to trust the way you raised your son.
I get that. Yes, do you know how many good kids go bad? I'm not putting that out there. I'm just saying,
sure,
when you're in a community and you don't know which one of those friends are the bad apple and you happen to be there, that's my issue. He is not street savvy at all.
Hey, Tay Smith.
He don't know. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm gutter. I could be as ghetto as they come. It's the truth.
I'm going to change the name of the show to I'm from Brooklyn. That's going to be the new name of the show.
It's the damn truth.
But you say it once a show.
All I'm saying.
I'm from Brooklyn. That's going to be the new name of the show.
I understand the streets. My kid don't know the streets.
Sandra Carter, please type it in all caps. She said, meditate, relax. It's going to be okay.
He doesn't know that. So that's all I'm saying. If y'all want me to be
Is that all you're saying?
Yeah, he don't know that. So I worry because he's just naive. And he swear he know everything. That's the problem. You can't tell him he don't know everything. So, okay, you lost your key. You need $150. That's what I can tell you. You do need that. But anything else, I got it, Mom. I know what I'm doing, Mom. Okay. I just sit back.
He don't need $150 for the key.
He don't. And he wasn't going to get it from me. He would have a room.
He got a situation where he's going to get another key for free.
Well, I don't care how he going to get the key. April is not giving him the money for the key. That's all I'm saying.
And where's April from?
I am from Brooklyn.
And with that, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
You can laugh if you want.
Because she is from Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn.
That's right. Play if you want.
Right,
Stay? We done seen some things I would never want my kid to see. So trust me when I say.
Okay, it's a different time.
It's a different time.
Yeah.
Right? I get it.
Yeah, it's two different parents.
Totally two different parents that happen to wind up together, which is amazing.
What?
I'm just saying, we're so opposite.
Oh my goodness.
We are.
Yeah, okay, exactly. And Kiva Skinner says she's from Brooklyn too.
So she get it. It's not a game. I survived. It is not a game.
Damien is from Brooklyn.
It is not a game. Woof.
Okay, so now that we've addressed the Royce issue or the Royce fiasco,
oh my God,
or the Royce situation, it's all good. He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. I mean, again, that's what he's there for. He's there to get educated. He's there to learn. He's there to grow. He's there to establish who he is as a man in the world. It's all good. It's all working out for him.
Yeah.
And it was a good hang. I had lunch with him the next day. He ate like a goddamn slave. He wolfed his food down so fast.
He did say that. He said, Mom,
he wolfed his food down. I was looking like,
the best
wow.
Food ever. And I was glad about that. It didn't take the sting
Joy
off.
Hewitt said the girl has that key. You might be right.
She might. Yeah, he did say, Ma, the food was good. But see, Royale is such an asshole. And this is what I mean. He calls me with Royce in the car to antagonize me. So he goes, yo, babe, do you know Royce just said he can't have lunch with me? Like, yo, what's up with this dude? And now I'm on 1,000. Yeah. I'm like, get me. What you mean? Da, 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 da. Babe, calm down. Royce is in the car. So Royce is hearing me go off on something that's not really happening. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you get me all heated just to get me riled up for nothing? But that's what he does. He does it all the time.
Get your blood
One day
going.
it's going to really backfire on him. And he will have nobody to blame but himself.
What's going to happen? You going to shoot me or stab
Pop
me?
You right in the eye.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay, keep it up.
So, let's see. What else we talking about? That went kind of fast.
Keep going.
You keep going. Damien, I said the same thing. He said that girl was cute though. He got taste.
Damien, I'm gonna need you to pipe down.
Ebony was like, "What's happening?"
Ebony's
like,
cute.
"What's happening?"
I didn't even get.
She was college cute.
You know what? She was a blur. When she started all that popping off, I couldn't even see nothing. She had
a little shades on, her little half top. She's like, she was like, I can get one. She's like, let me see what this little young boy about. She had on her orange shirt. He had on his yellow shirt. They being college corny. It's all good.
It's all good. I don't know why you want to get my blood pressure up.
Why not?
Really?
You'll be all right. All right. So, Ashley has said, "What's college cute?" It's just some shit I made up. Why y'all picking everything apart? It's just the term. I just said college cute. I just made it up off the top of my head. Hey, by the way, who's in Birmingham? Anybody in Birmingham? I have to leave tonight at 12:45. Oh my God, I can't even get into that. Bowling ball head ass Don't do it.
I don't care.
I know. I'm just saying.
not in your
So
business.
who's in Birmingham? I'll be in Birmingham this week with Mike Epps. This weekend, I'm sorry, with Mike Epps at the Stardome.
Mm.
At the Stardome, I think we're doing 7 shows. Leave it for you. Turn it off. You gonna mess around and turn it off.
Thank you. I need all the hugs. Thank you.
Yes, please, hugs for
you
me.
know, moms, we just get just a bad rap, and we're crazy, we're emotional. That's the mom in you. That's this. Okay, the day I stop doing all of this, they gonna really be in trouble because I can stop. Trust me. I want to use my brain cells for something other than worrying about y'all.
Okay,
asses.
wait, hold on. So everybody's asking about the curtain because it keeps moving.
Oh, it's
but
the fan.
The fan is over here and it's blowing the curtain. So Latricia, you're in Birmingham. Inbox me, Latricia. I might have 2 tickets.
Go
for
roll
you.
up, Latricia, and
I might have.
pop them upside the head.
Don't tell nobody to be rolling up. Don't need none of that. Okay, I'm sorry, Debbie Nesbitt. The Def Comedy Jam 25-year reunion. Yes, I was not invited to be a part of the production, but I'm pretty sure they have this face somewhere on camera during the show. So yeah, watch it on the 26th. It's going to be pretty amazing. I will say this, the show's going to be pretty damn amazing.
Really? It
is. It was a really, really, really good show.
Right.
So, all right. Anything else on your mind?
No, I need to.
Do you need an old fashioned?
No, I'm not drinking.
Shanice, tell me something. What do you want to know? What do you want to know, Shanice?
Is that somebody crying?
Is that them damn kids?
It sounds like that's them.
Why
they home so early?
Did she meet your standards, Royce? Meaning me, Royale, I'm gonna assume. I didn't spend enough time with her to really tell. I was like, I'm out of there. I don't want to be around no little college kids or girls and somebody.
Yeah, I know that's not a good situation for you to be in the
I was pure out of there.
Yeah, you could have that could have went really left. So.
That's why I'm saying I'm glad I didn't do what I started to do, which was hide under the bed to scare Royce.
Because that could have been
so horrible. Creepy. Yeah, that could have been horrible.
You'd be locked up.
Yeah.
She would be like, he was this.
Yeah, he was in the room. God. I was naked. No.
I'm glad you didn't. And I understand why you bolted, but you could have bolted with him. That's all I'm saying. But, it is what it is. It's happened. Being a parent, this shit is not easy. You get some hits
Kiva
that you
is
are
asking
not
where
ready
you get
for.
your frames from.
These are Saint Laurents. So East Saint Laurent, but they're the Saint Laurents. They're about a year old. They're sunshades that I had made into glasses.
Ayana Smith, what's up?
They turn into shades when I go outside.
Yeah, no more pop-ups. That's the end of that. I'm good. I'm good on pop-ups.
No more.
I'm gonna pop down to the lobby and wait.
Wait in the lobby, like, yes, ma'am. I'm waiting for my son.
Yes, Royce, I'm here. Ringy dingy.
Yes, I'm glad. If anybody had to take the hit, I'm glad it was you.
Yeah.
Because my little heart could not have taken it. Oh, I would have been all in my feelings. That's real.
Because you know what happens is they just go to college and they transition into a space where they become more of their own person than they were when they were up under your roof.
Mm-hmm. And it goes so fast. That senior year, you are praying for it to end. All the applications and the questions and the essays and the traveling and the, back and forth to visit colleges. And it is so painful. But then when you're done, they're away, and that's even more painful. It's just like you can't win. And I know I talk about it a lot, but I just wasn't ready to let him go. That's my middle child. I love them all the same, but there's something about that one that, we fight the most. We don't get along, but when we love hard. When we're into each other, that's my boo. That's my road dog. He likes to Ross doesn't like to hang out. Royce, if I say, let's hang out, if we're in New York and let's go to the museum, let's do this, let's do that. He is suited up. We are in the streets. Ross, not so much. So I feel like I'm missing my road dog.
I thought I was your road dog.
Please. He don't like to do nothing. You don't.
I'm hurt.
Why? You choose that.
It's all good.
You're like that on purpose. So good luck with that.
I'm like what on purpose?
Not wanting to do something. Let's not even go into a whole nother hour, because we can, if you want to get into that. Like, you don't like to do anything. You don't like to travel. You know, we say we're
oh my God, that is so not true.
We're not. We're
not
barely
true.
speaking right now because we have so much stuff to do in the house. Then when I start doing it and need him, it's like he has a little attitude because he needs to be at work. So I'm like,
no.
You got to figure out the balance.
That's where you're wrong. You don't know why I had an attitude.
Well, the attitude turns me off when I'm over here strategizing how to get the projects done in the house, and you're moping in Home Depot like you don't want to be there. Negro, I don't want to be there either. Trust me. I don't want to do none of this shit. I wish we had money where I could tell somebody exactly what I wanted and they could do it. Don't nobody have time to be looking for paint, looking for new wood floors, looking for cabinets, looking for tile. Who wants to? I'm not interior decorate. I don't want to do it. So because it has to get done, I need you to be smiling like I'm smiling in there.
No, that would be being phony.
Well, then it has to get done. But I can't drag you kicking and screaming.
No, you don't need to drag me kicking and screaming. You just have to have a conversation so that that we're super clear about what we're doing. You're dragging me through something that does not feel well planned out.
Everything in life ain't gonna be well planned
and I got
out.
other things that I'm trying to get done. So if you're now occupying my time,
it's just because it's not planned out to you. I've already planned it out. It's planned. We need paint and we need floors. That's all I needed you for. And you look like you lost your teddy bear. I don't
have a teddy bear.
Well, that's what you look like, a little kid that just lost a teddy bear. You was not happy. And I don't want to be dragging a grown man around.
But did you ask
Home
me?
Depot.
Did you say honey, what's wrong?
No, I already knew what was wrong.
What was wrong?
You didn't want to be there. Timing wasn't right. It's always something with you. You can't ever just go. You're not a go with the flow guy.
I can be.
But you're not. It has not happened. You're just not.
Okay.
So sometimes I need you to just be like, hey, you need to go to Hardware Restoration? Let's go. You
see,
need
here's
to go
the thing.
to Let's go.
You don't recognize when some things are out of order that only you can fix them so that I can be happy and available to you, to be a guy at Home Depot going, oh, yes,
what I need to fix.
Okay.
What I need to fix. I'm asking.
Okay. And on that note, that's going to conclude another episode of I'm from Brooklyn.
We need to go look at some paint. That's what we need to do.
Say goodnight, Florida.
Not before that.
Now you're being greedy.
What?
We'll be right back. We're going to close this out. Because I was gone all last week and I came back and we didn't have sex. That's what.
You've been back 2 hot seconds.
Yes.
You came back 1:00 in the morning.
Yep. And then you popped up. So I came back from the gym. And what you do? I'm leaving. I'm going to go.
Where did I go? I had to go somewhere.
No, you didn't have to go.
I went to Joey's birthday party at school.
Okay. Yep.
You know what? That's your problem.
What's the problem?
You always got my body on a time schedule when you want it, and I have things to do.
Right. Okay, and now look, again, I'm getting right back on a damn plane tonight.
That's
and I
not
gotta
my
leave
problem.
again. Okay.
That's not my problem. You could have told me this morning you were leaving tonight.
I'm going to tell you this morning if I don't know.
Exactly. So then I don't know.
I just found out, get my flight information
Okay.
Okay,
So
wait. I'm
how
just saying.
can I be?
Stop. So, I'm dealing with some raggedy jokers. Going out, doing these dates. I'm supposed to be in Birmingham this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't get my flight information until 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. That now I would normally be leaving Friday morning, so I would have tonight to lay in bed with my wife and whatever. Right?
No, that's true, and that's
what I'm
thought.
saying. Though the point,
but it's not my fault.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm speaking to the fact that these jokers just gave me flight info 2.5 hours ago that I'm getting on a 12:45 a.m. flight tomorrow morning, which is in 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have clothes packed. I don't have a bag. What's up, Yoshi? It's your late ass. Nothing. So now I got to scramble to try to put clothes together. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm done.
Yeah, it's you wasting your breath.
It's
buddy.
all good. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
You working. Like you would
Hey,
tell
listen.
me. You
Listen.
working,
Let
right?
me tell you something.
You working.
From your lips to God's
Okay,
ears.
so go
Thank
make
you,
this money.
Jesus.
Go
I'm working.
get my money.
I'm not saying it's her fault, Sandria Carter. I'm just saying a man got needs.
He got needs, and you're leaving. You just got back.
Just got back, touchdown.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying.
Go do a quickie. You want a quickie?
No.
Come
Not
on,
with Ross.
we're gonna go do it right
No,
now.
we not.
Promise. Yes, we are.
No, we not. Not with Ross in this house.
Well, then, see, not my fault.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll work it out.
It's always something, and when he don't get it, he is not nice. I can tell you that. I know what you need because I know how you act when you need it.
You've been with me long enough.
Yeah, but it's the most. It's like a little
Stacey,
kid.
shut up. I'm not doing nothing with your stingy ass sister.
It's
Come
like,
get her.
It's like
nope.
You act like a little kid. Like that can't be.
I don't act like a little kid.
Yeah, you do. You shut down, and you shouldn't shut
no,
down.
It's
because,
a combination of things.
Oh,
it's not just that.
God.
It's,
my God! Why did I go in the dark?
Because the sun is moving. It's
all
good.
Okay.
It's all good. Just adjust it. All right, so now everybody's saying, "Come on now, Royale." Nope, I'm good.
I'm gonna promise you when we get off of here.
Oh, you not? No.
Oh, I'm attacking you. We going upstairs?
No, I got too much work to do. That's
See?
the whole point. The whole point is now I got to go prepare. I'm trying to get T-shirts done. I'm trying to move this. It's just a lot. It's all good. It's all good.
Don't go out there cheating.
What that got to do with anything?
You say you gonna handle it. Don't do that.
See, now you trying to put something on me that I ain't got nothing to do with.
I'm just saying, it's not my fault. So if you need some, I'm here. Y'all my witness. Let's go.
No, is it Marcia? No, we're not going to the office. That's where work gets done.
Come on, what you need, baby?
Get off me. Most you could do is scratch my back. That's it. Nope.
Give me a kiss.
Nope. We gotta go.
Okay.
Tell them goodbye, cause
Let me scratch your back.
Most you could do is scratch my back.
But do more than that.
Yep, Becca. I am rejecting her now, cause it's too late.
You ain't gonna reject me.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Only cause Ross here.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, y'all make sure y'all. $2 more.
What happened, babe?
Nothing. I'm just saying $2 more. Do you want that money before we go? Okay, we'll be right back.
They helping us.
Okay, we'll be right back. We might talk about more. We might talk about a little bit more.
You know you.
Okay, so that's the end of that. I think we've kind of laid everything out and we've addressed everything. But, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Royale Watkins, ROYALEWATKINS. And that's good. All right. Cool.
What about me?
What about you? You got
and follow me.
Don't follow her.
I am
Unfollow her.
IAMWYFE on Instagram. Why you being such a hater?
Because you being
a hater.
Goodbye.
Say you love me.
Let go. No.
Say you love me.
No.
All right, guys. I will see you later. I'm going live tomorrow without him because he'll be flying. Yes, I am. I could keep add you in.
Okay, tell a friend and tell a friend about After I Do. We love y'all, but we gotta
And make sure y'all hit the share button. We didn't say that the whole time.
It's all good. It's all good.
Make sure you share it. They can watch it.
All right.
All
Later.
right.